Hey guys, let me ask you a question. How do you do your marketing for your real estate investment business? Well, this is Jerry Green. I'm going to take a little time today and share that with you. First of all, if you would though, before we jump into that, if you would take some time here real quickly, just make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up on this video, okay? I appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. So as I look at things, guys, I'm going to take this to more a simplistic focus, because I see people all the time that man, they really overcomplicate the marketing when it comes to marketing for your real estate investment business. And like I said, it doesn't really matter to me what deals you're doing. Okay, you just obviously you do different lists based upon the type of product you're looking at buying over the years. Okay, oh my gosh, the different flashes in the pan that I have seen regarding different marketing strategies. I mean, granted, you got to try different ones. It's all about testing on things. But there's different ones that are very solid that will always be there no matter what. But I look at this, and I think of all these different things that we see people using all the time. And some of them work very well, some of them work very well for just a season, and then that season's done through compliance or just oversaturation or whatever it is, and then people will turn around and they move on to something else. I can tell you over the years that I've been doing this, at least in our local markets that we work in. Our local markets for us, we've been using direct mail for 20 years now. We pretty well haven't stopped using direct mail for almost 20 years solid. We might have some breaks here and there, but other than that, we've been doing it nonstop. And you think about it, that's a lot of mail over those years, and we continue to increase that. Now, do we do other marketing channels as well? Sure, we do. We do pay-per-click, we do some cold calling. We're constantly testing some other areas and adding to that on things. But there's always your core foundational marketing strategies, but what that you're going to use. And if we really look at it, we look at overall marketing itself. If you think about it, the marketing is overall the method of things, and then advertising is the individual things that we're doing. So let's talk about this on a little deeper level. And what I look at is, and just for today's example and to go a little deeper on things, is I see so many people that they throw stuff out there like crazy. So that it's like maybe they have an area they're working in and they don't really have a focus. They're just pulling lists, maybe from a list provider, and they're sending all this stuff out, or they're doing Google paid ads, and they don't really have a focus of an area that they're trying to work on. They're just going way too broad on things. And I encourage you guys to really focus on your marketplace first. Before you start going out to other markets, go deep into your own market first. And when you can go deep into your own market, then you feel more comfortable about adding additional markets, and you continue to just grow and expand that side of things. But it's kind of like the Romans did. They started with a citadel and continued to layer out their empire on things. Well, when they take it out too quick, you can see what happened to the Roman Empire on things. So do it smartly, do it in layers like that. So, but one of the things we look at is, we're really big on, is what we call kind of our zone marketing, okay? And really, if we break it down, it's like this. So we take a big area and we just draw in the circle. I know my art's not the best here on things, but basically we look at this, and let's just say that this big circle that we look at is what we call our farm area, okay? So this is the farm area itself. In this farm area, this becomes really the area that we are going to work in, and basically our goal is to harvest deals out of this farm area. And that's the best way I can really describe that. This is our farm area. We're going to work and harvest opportunities out of this. Well, start in your local marketplace first. Then you can expand this side of things. You can increase your farm area. And then from there, you can take it and create farm areas in different markets, actual cities and so forth throughout the country on things. But as we look at this, what we've done is we've worked over the years and created more of what we call zone type marketing within these farm areas. So we create the farm area, then we just break it up in zones. We have zone 1, zone 2, 3, 4. Now guys, you could be in a position where you have maybe 6, 7, you could have 12 different zones on things. And these zones can be broken down by different things. It can be done by a county, it could be done by a zip code, or a combination of zip codes. There's a lot of different things you can do. But the main thing is to get it set up where you understand what your farm area is, you understand then how you're doing your zones, and whatever method you're going to use, make that consistent, okay? And you guys know that I'm big about that. Consistency is key. Consistency is going to rule this side of things when it comes to your marketing. So once you establish these individual zones like this, then all you have to do, guys, is get in a position now that you have these zones set up, is then you start creating basically campaigns based upon these zones. So it might, let's just say we do direct mail. We'll go out, we'll mail this area here, this zone here, and then once we do that, we'll do zone 2, and then 3, 4, and so on. Now, because a lot of times what you'll see, a lot of gurus talk about this, they'll say, okay, pull this one list, and say they pull list 1, for in zone 1 here, and they'll say mail that list over and over and over again continuously, for maybe 6, 7, 8 weeks. Well, the thing is, what if you're on a limited marketing budget and you're not able to do that? And so you're doing that, and then if that list or that one area doesn't perform, you might be dead in the water, okay, on things. So what we believe in is a rotation of method around these different zones, and this zone type marketing allows you to test the water, see which area is performing better, and then you can say, okay, great, this area performed the best, so now what I'll do is now I'll hit this area on the second round first versus just going back and hitting one area over and over again. Guys, I actually had, this was, it's probably been a couple years ago. I had a gentleman that would work for a large corporation for many years, and he specialized in their marketing department. And he came up to me afterwards, he goes, hey, what you guys set up here is really genius on this. And he says, so simple. He said, but it makes a lot of sense. He says, people can waste a ton of money with the other methods that a lot of people talk about. And he says, I love this thinking. So guys, this can really change your game. It's just a matter of understanding, again, your farm area, creating your own zones, and then testing those zones. And then as you work those zones, you can continue to crank it up. Now you can do direct mail this way, you can do cold calling this way, you can do texting this way, you can even work a lot on your pay-per-click if you're going to do it that way too. And you might be broader on things a little bit, but you're not going huge on it, okay? So think about this as you really start laying out your marketing on things. It will control your budget. You'll be more efficient with things. You'll get better results, and you won't be near as scattered on things. And then what ultimately happens, guys, is you start creating, really, if you look at it overall, you create more of a, what I call, if I look at this here, you create more of a, what we call like a heat map here, and you start understanding where the activity is within your core marketing area, your core farm area, and then you can start really targeting on things, and you'll watch your business just explode if you just take some time to do this right from the beginning. So guys, I hope this helps on things. I think it's been very powerful in our business. To me, I love it, and I credit a lot of this to my COO. She's been amazing about creating this side of things. And guys, I thank you. I appreciate being on here today. Do me a favor though, before you go, make sure you turn around and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and share it with a friend too, okay? If it's helped you out, share it with a friend as I try to build my subscribers more, and then give me a thumbs up. Talk to you later. Bye.